And it says we're going live. It says we're live now. I'm hoping we are. Are we live? Can you guys hear me? Hello, Doug. Hello, Bill.
Hi, Doug. Hi, Bill. Hi, Steve.
Hello, Steve. On the panel with me tonight, I have Miss Robin. She's going to be reading the comments that I've, hopefully, so I don't miss them. Yep, says I'm live, so we're good.
Yep, I'm in the chat.
Oh, so you are. Okay, so what are we going to do today? As you might have gathered from the thumbnail, I'm going to scroll this little guy. Nothing fancy, nothing major, but this is one of those things my wife said, I need you to make this. So you know how it goes. So without further ado, unlike, well, I mean, we could just sit around here and chat and I could blow smoke at Robin for 10, 20 minutes, but that's not going to do anybody any good. So let's just get to it. Let me switch the camera view and bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I was just telling Robin, I have a way so I don't have to get up and go over there and do that. I've got a combination, a Logitech combination keyboard mouse. The only problem is the batteries leaked inside it. And it's just fine when I used it in the house a few months ago, but batteries leaked inside and you know how that goes.
Hi, Shay.
Hello, Shaylee. So if I can't fix it and clean out the battery gook, then I'm going to have to buy a new one, dang it. Because I'm getting tired of getting up and going over there to change my screen stuff when I can just sit here and use a mouse from over here and do the same thing. And I'm not going to buy one of those fancy control boxes that everybody uses.
Pat's here. Hi, Pat.
Hello, Pat. Welcome. All right. Dust collection on.
What should we talk about? Is anyone else doing some Christmas crafting right now?
Well, this is Christmas present crafting. How's that?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not too worried about it because most of my family doesn't watch this channel. Why does it feel like the speed's down? Because it is.
How's everyone's day going?
I'm being quiet because Robin told me I talk too much.
I didn't say you talk too much. I said the other day you talked too much.
Oh.
Bill says not doing much today. Took the wife out for lunch. Where'd you go for lunch?
What
And
was
Shay
that?
says, there's a bug in here. I'm going to get it.
I heard a eh. I'm like, what?
Shay says,
Robin got a bee in her bonnet? What?
Pretty much. Shay says the day was freaking long.
Well, the day is over. pretty much. Now, Shay, you can relax.
Put your feet up.
Have a cold one. Beverage of choice, that is.
Bill said he went to Wiener King. Foot-long hot dog, fries, and pop. Wiener King.
Calm down, Robin.
What? I never heard of that before.
I haven't either.
Shay said, I hit my stand goal of 16 hours. Oh my gosh.
Her what goal?
Stand goal. What is that? Standing up for 16 hours?
If I stood up for 16 hours, you'd have to put me in a hospital.
I mean, I've stood up for 8 hours without sitting down before.
Well, I used to too when I was in front of a classroom every day, but that's been a long time.
Now I want a foot-long hot dog.
I'm not saying a word.
Steve says he hits his stand goal if he reaches 10 minutes.
I don't have a stand goal. I have stand limits.
I have mats on the floor, though, at work. So it doesn't hurt my feet when I'm standing for a long period of time.
that helps. I've got one behind my big lathes, and it helps a lot.
Shay says, I don't know. It's on my Apple Watch. It was set for 16 hours, so left it, and I seem to hit it every day at work. You don't work for 16 hours, though, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You work 8 hours a day, but you do hit 16 hours on stand. How does that work? I mean, I am a degreed biologist, but that one escapes me.
You had to throw that in.
That was just a fancy way of saying I'm educated, but I don't get it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Done yet?
What, you're wanting this live to be over already?
No. Yeah, then you can come and talk to us.
Somebody needs to go live. Somebody needs to go live. So I go live and she wants it to be over.
No, I don't.
Oy vey.
Let's hear some interesting snowman facts. Should I look some up?
You're the spokesperson of the hour.
Fun. Let's see. So we're kind of talking about the hot dogs still. I said my brother-in-law makes hot dogs and he toasts the buns in a frying pan with butter. It's so good. And then Bill said split rolls are great when toasted for dogs. And then Shay says my steps are wrong though, because one step is like 4 for most. And then Bill said fact, they melt when it gets warm. You guys are making me hungry. I just ate salad.
I like. I'm not real big on hot dog buns because you get more bread than you do anything else. I'm not really fond of all that bread. I just soon slap mine between or fold a piece of sliced bread in half and throw the hot dog in it. However, I do like the top split buns. Those have a tendency to be not quite so thick.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Nealon says, fact, if you make it over a tree stump, it really messes up the people trying to knock them down with a car.
Mm-hmm. Snowman.
Oh. Good point, Steve. Touche.
Bill says, we're chatting with Robin and there's some guy on the left side of the screen doing something.
Yeah, thanks, Bill. That's why I've got her in here. She's easier to look at.
Does anyone know when the first ever snowman was documented? No Googling.
I don't.
No one cares.
Maybe
I should look up trivia instead. I'm not prepared.
There's nothing to prepare, really. We're just hanging out while I scroll. Really, that's all we're doing.
Shay says, my favorite part about snow, not one snowflake is the same. And then Bill says, did Doug bug out on us? How do you know they're not the same though? Like no one really like can check every snowflake, right?
Not every single snowflake, but I mean, apparently somebody checked enough of them to know that the randomness is real.
Yeah.
No, Doug's probably still there unless he went to milk his goat. But he could be hanging out with Kim or Steve C or Herb, who knows. And they're all sitting there watching this laughing at me. And that's okay.
Let's do Frosty the Snowman quiz. You know, from the show, the TV show. Hang on. What was the name of the little girl that befriended Frosty? That's a hard one. Steve says, I'm trying to figure out how you do a comparison of one item. I don't get it.
I don't know how you would compare one item. You got to have something to compare it to. Let's see. I'm going to compare this one item to
Nothing. Pat got the right answer. Karen is the girl.
Oh, it was Karen, wasn't it?
Next question. What made Frosty come to life?
A silk hat.
That's not the right answer.
No, it was actually the scarf, wasn't it?
Wrong again. Anyone else have a guess? Pat got it right again. Magic hat from the magician.
Silk hat, magic hat, duh, same thing.
Question 3. What kind of nose does Frosty have? Yeah, but it's Frosty the Snowman, the TV, the cartoon. The one at Christmas time.
I'm going to say cucumber just because.
Nope.
So I could be wrong again.
Shay says the carrot. But no, it's not the carrot.
Dadgummit.
The answer is button. Pat got it again. Are you Googling this? Hey, there's Doug.
Where's Doug?
In the chat.
Oh.
Okay. The next question, how did Frosty find out that he'd be back again someday? Bill says, cucumber nose would...
What? It's a cucumber nose would make him look like Jimmy Durante. Bill, I think you broke Robin. Don't make me laugh while I'm scrolling.
You started it.
No, I didn't. You did.
Sorry. Doug says, I need better trivia questions. So, did anyone get the answer? How did Frosty find out that he'd be back again someday? Shh.
You shh. If you get her laughing, I can't stop. And then once I start,
It's a vicious circle.
it is. Once I start, she can't stop. Apparently. That's what she told me the other night.
I'm
It's your
calm.
fault.
No one has an answer? No one cares.
Probably. That would be my guess. Yes.
What?
You're still going on about that,
I'm
are you?
trying not to think about it. It's hard.
You know who Jimmy Durante was?
I think so.
Ya-ta-ta-ta.
Doug says the weather started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed.
That's
That's a different show. I actually like that show.
Me too.
Josh Grover's here. He says, "What's up, Billy?"
Hello, Josh. What's going on? I have apparently turned to the dark side, but just once in a while.
And
Yes.
Mike's here.
A
Mike's
Turner,
here.
a Turner who is scrolling. Which Mike? Aardvark?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike. Mike Kim, how are you, buddy?
So does anybody know how did Frosty find out that he'd be back again someday?
I think the silence was your clue.
No one cares.
Just saying. Josh said, are you wanting laying with twisted blades or just the fact of... Okay, Josh, try that one again, except this time use English. Are you wanting laying with twisted blades or just the fact of scrolling? Or so are you asking, am I just playing with twisted blades or am I playing with scrolling? Actually, I'm making stuff that my wife wanted me to make. She found...
The answer is... Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
The answer is Frosty read that the town's A Winter Wonderland newspaper. So he went to his igloo and wrote to all his friends.
So Frosty lived in an igloo.
Apparently, in the TV show.
I hate it when they change the show so it doesn't match the song.
You know, at Christmas time.
Well, when else are you going to have those kind of shows?
Well, maybe you could Google it. You can watch it whenever you want.
I've seen it a dozen times. I had kids, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I've probably seen it more than a dozen times, truth be told.
My favorite one is the Santa Claus is Coming to Town one. I like that one.
Shay said, I thought going to the dark side was using spirals. Bill says he thinks you're on something.
Why? Does anyone have another suggestion then? Hi, Steve.
Which Steve?
Steve.
Hello, buddy.
Josh says, Shay, a Turner goes to the dark side when he pulls out the scroll saw.
That's
Hey,
what
there's Russ.
That's what I was referring to. Hello, Russ. Josh, I am using spiral blades. This is a number 3. I've used straight blades on a couple of things. I use straight blades on these knobs. And so I ordered some spiral blades because everybody raves about how good they are. And while I think I can cut a line straighter with a straight blade, I think I like the spirals better because they're more versatile. I can run around in circles with them and not have to worry about spinning the piece all over the place.
Can Russ come in?
He should have the link. He may not want to come in.
Josh says, Billy, how can you cut Frosty when it's 90 plus degrees outside?
Because it's 90 plus degrees outside. It's only about 70 in here.
Russ says he doesn't have the link. Wait, I'll send it to you.
That's Poppycock. Because he's a member of that group, I believe.
I sent it to him.
Now I'm going to have to get up and let him in. What are you giggling about now? Robin.
Nothing?
You're going to make me stop and read it, aren't you?
No.
What's melted water that's now butter? Butter that's now water. Hang on, Russ. I'm coming.
Hello, everybody. Sorry to make you get up there, bud.
It's all right. It's all good.
You don't mind if I eat my gumbo, do you?
Ass. No, not at all.
And I might be an ass, but I got some damn good gumbo.
Hey, Russ.
Hi, Robin.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Oh, that was brilliant.
See, know that when I get here, he starts messing up. I don't know what it is. I didn't cause him to do that.
It was the gumbo.
Might have been. Hello, Josh.
I mean,
Let's go up and see.
Who asked you how old you were, Robin?
Shay.
Oh.
She's younger than me.
I can tell you, Shay.
No.
Me too. I can too.
No.
Okay.
Okay, I won't.
Can I tell you my wife's age?
No.
Oh.
She's the same as Robin.
No.
In answer to your question, Josh, I rarely go on a live and not eat.
I can attest to that.
This chicken and sausage gumbo was calling our names today, buddy.
Now you went and done it.
Tell him again, Shay.
Next week, I'm going to go buy the stuff for seafood gumbo, and I'm going to have to make me a big pot of seafood gumbo.
Hello, Charles.
Hello, Charles.
Hi, Charles.
Stop by to see an amateur, did you?
Hey, Charles, he's using spirals.
I am. Indubitably.
Indeed.
Put your hose down there so it blows the stuff away. You know better.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah, I make a lot of those.
I can't wait to get back out there and do some more of mine, and I'll be doing the same blasted thing.
Don't worry about the lines, Billy. They're only suggestions.
That's what Charles always said.
Besides, there ain't going to be lines on it when I take this stuff off, and nobody will ever know except me. And y'all, if you happen to see the mistake.
Snowman's going to be a good looker.
Yeah, this is, for those that are wondering, I got this snowman from thewoodenteddybear.com, same place I get my blades. And it was Sue Nay, I believe that's how you say her name.
Sume, yeah.
Sue May pattern, but woodenteddybear.com.
You should check Sume's website and see if there's a different price. Might be cheaper. Might not.
It might. You might be right.
Scrollsawartist.com, I think, is her site.
That is correct. It is scrollsawartist.com.
She's really good. Got a lot of designs.
This isn't a very intricate. This isn't a very intricate pattern, but it's what my wife wanted and what she picked out for the daughter. So,
yeah, I've gotten several crosses from her.
But some of her stuff is more intricate than others.
Mm-hmm.
But it all looks pretty good.
Shay says, Billy, you're doing a great job.
Thanks. Flattery will get you everywhere.
And he means everywhere. But you're not getting his gumbo.
Not getting my what?
We don't want it.
No.
You should. It's really tasty.
What is gumbo anyway? Like
it's one of the it's a Cajun soup of sorts. One of the things I find interesting is I don't even have to look at the numbers on the tension wheel anymore. I can tell just by how tight the tension wheel is or the tension knob.
Yep.
So I get to a certain point and I know that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of weird.
Charles says, remind me not to flatter Billy then.
It's not going to get you any gumbo. I got a question for you, Charles.
I said flattery would get Shay anywhere.
Yeah.
But no.
No, not Charles. My question to Charles is, now that Wes Balco does not work at Ace Hardware, how you going to get your lumber?
Wes left Ace Hardware?
I think so. He's doing, I thought he said construction site estimation or something like that.
Oh, wow.
All right, Charles, I just asked him. How you going to get your lumber? I guess
Flattery will.
He ain't going to drive up there now.
Flattery will also get Robin everywhere.
What?
Yeah, well.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm kind of partial to girls.
Yeah, me too.
I'm funny that way.
Mm-hmm. Well, Charles might got lucky. Wes will still come get it and bring it.
Oh, ain't that sweet? Good God, Russ, what are you doing? Scraping the bottom of the bowl? If you're that hungry, man, go get you some more.
He has to give half to the dog.
I have to give half to the dog, but I don't know how you can hear it. I was muted.
I heard something.
Well, I might not have been as quick on the mute button as I thought then.
I don't know what I heard, but I heard spoon scraping in a bowl. I swear to God.
Oh, I'm digging in, man. The bowl was any bigger, I'd dive in.
What's in it?
Gumbo.
No, but I mean, like, I guess I'll have to Google it.
Well, it depends. I don't know how he makes his. Traditional gumbo, chicken and sausage gumbo, has chicken that's basically boiled in the makings of the gumbo, and Dewey sausage, a little bit of filet gumbo, some cayenne, some paprika, a lot of garlic, onion. I'm trying to remember the vegetables. So I already said filet gumbo, didn't I? And most people put a little bit of okra, fresh okra, in theirs as well. Fried or in gumbo is the only way I can eat okra. I will not eat it boiled. It's just way too slimy. But it all starts with a roux. If you don't get the roux right, your gumbo ain't gonna be right.
That's right. So
Your roux, and the roux is butter and flour. Sometimes a little EVOO if you like, but you've got to cook it slow.
and stir.
I've been known to take up to 45 minutes just to cook the roux for my gumbo.
Yeah, buddy. That's why a lot of people now here just use Doge's
No,
in the bottle.
no. I make my own gumbo, and my own roux.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the roux, you want to get it a nice rich mahogany color.
Yep.
Kind of like a red peanut butter. You got to cook the flour taste out of the roux.
I'll tell you what, it is good. My wife can't make the roux, so she gets it out of the Vilga's bottle.
Why can't she make the roux?
She's one of those people that can't stand there that long and work
Oh.
with it.
Yeah, it takes a while. You stand there and stir.
Mm-hmm.
I've discovered that it really doesn't take 45 minutes to cook a good roux. You can do it in about 20.
My ex-mother-in-law was really
But you got to be
good.
careful so that you don't burn it.
Yeah, my mother-in-law, ex-mother-in-law, she was a wonder on gumbo, man. She was top notch. Of course, she's pure Cajun anyway.
Thank you, Shay. She said she likes Santa. Are you talking about me?
She meant the cutting, buddy, the cutting.
Oh. I'm not cutting Santa.
That's true.
I'm
Dang it,
cutting a
wasted one.
a snowman.
Wasted one. I don't have gas, it's the dog.
Shay says, what the hell is okra? I was thinking the same thing.
Okra, if you boil
What?
it, it is the slimiest vegetable you can have. And that used to be the only way that I would eat okra, boiled okra. I can't even touch it now.
What do you mean, what is okra?
Jesus.
Google it, Shay.
Google is your best
OKRA.
friend. Best friend. Huh, Charles said it's satanic slime sticks. Yeah, that's what it is.
I like it pickled too. I forgot about that.
I know people that will eat it fried. I don't know anybody that in my
fried.
circle of influence that will eat it boiled anymore.
No, I won't. It's
My mom used to boil it, and I was the only kid out of 4 that would even eat it. She tried to pay the others to eat some, they wouldn't do it.
yeah. I don't blame them. I hear that little beggar back there.
Yeah. She hasn't got bad. In a minute, if I don't give her some, she's going to be barking. And then he's going to start barking. He's right next to her.
Did you give her some?
I've been giving her some. I just ain't giving it to her as fast as she wants it.
Story of my life. Did I say that out loud? Steve Nealon said, you'll only try it once, Shay. Depends on how she eats it. You're supposed to be reading the chat, Robin.
I am.
To
In my
yourself.
head.
To me.
Bill says, I couldn't even bring myself to try it once. Charles says, no, you didn't. I didn't hear a thing, Billy.
Yeah, Shay says, I'm good. I don't need to try any slimy balls. Oh, shit, where's John? Where's John when I need him?
Oh, my God. Charles says, I love it fried, though.
I tried boiled okra once, and what came back up looked exactly like what went down.
I know that's right.
Not to gross anybody out.
And apparently Charles showered.
Yeah. So he didn't have the slimy, you know what I mean?
But wouldn't it just be ball? Why does Shay keep saying, I love Santa, Billy? And we're delayed, apparently.
Because of Billy's beard, he looks like Santa.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should have
Charles?
worn a red shirt.
Charles had a statement for you, Robin.
Yeah, he said he has 2 balls.
Yeah,
I'm
but one's
I'm-
bigger than the other.
I'm glad you like Santa, Shay. Santa likes you too.
Steve says it's a vegetable for people who think peanuts should be boiled. Then Josh says, Steve, boiled peanuts are good.
No, they're not.
And Charles says, never thought I'd announce that in chat, but here we are.
And there's that.
Buy them books and send them to school.
All they do is slap the teacher.
Or come in here and harass me.
Welcome to their lives.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good, man.
Charles wants Josh to go to his room, and Josh wants Charles to go to his room.
I'm looking forward to meeting Shay in September. I like meeting the people that I've been chatting and visiting with. It's pretty cool.
Are you going to go for the whole weekend, or I'm thinking of just going for Saturday.
I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. I may go.
Go ahead.
Is it what? Just 2 days, right? Saturday and Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know yet. I haven't up my mind made.
Mm.
Charles says, I still don't have the dang money to go. Why don't you sell something?
Well, I'll give Shay a hug for you, Charles.
Bill says, if you still lived in Ohio, we could meet up, Billy.
Yeah, we could, Bill. I used to go to. Why do I feel like I'm eating my microphone? I used to go to the woodworking show in Columbus every year.
Charles says, but it would be easier to go for one day. And then he says he tries to sell daily.
That's the woodworking show in Columbus is where I first met Alex Snodgrass.
Shay
funny.
says,
Okay.
Shay says, he used to dress as Santa, LOL. I guess that's you, Billy.
I still do.
That's why she loves Santa.
Yeah. And Connie's here. Hi, Connie.
Hello, Connie.
Hi, Connie.
And Bill says Hartville Hardware has a huge tool sale twice a year.
Oh, yeah, they do. That was a little too far north for me to get to, though. but I used to order from their sales online.
Yeah,
What's
Charles.
What's
I
new,
think
Connie? Go ahead.
Charles is saying he's seen me 2 or 3 times. I think on all these lives, I think Charles and I are the only ones that have actually met. Except for Jerry. When Jerry's on, I've met Jerry in Atlanta.
Well, that was sweet of her, Bill, since nobody is reading the chat.
Hadn't got down that far yet. Well, chicken noodle soup, and I got chicken and sausage gumbo. Y'all are missing out.
Good timing, Shay.
Shay's got to head off for a Zoom meeting. She'll be
Okay.
back. Bill said his wife is still good to him after 52 years.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah, he must know the secret.
Yeah, apparently I don't.
If I know it, I must have forgot it.
I thought I knew it until she started menopause.
Connie says, I took my broke piano apart and I'm getting ready. Hang on. To move my craft room this week.
Oh,
Yeah, my
Cool.
wife and I have already been through the menopause, and I'm glad it's over.
what? You mean it ends?
It do.
When?
Whenever it's finished.
I would think 15 years was plenty long.
Charles says, I'm not looking forward to menopause. Connie says, I wish my menopause would end.
Ah, see, there's another one. I don't know how long Connie's been going through it, though.
There is no set time for it to be over, like she said. That's true. Everybody's different.
Got to stop and get me a drink of water. Ah.
Are you done yet?
Who?
It says part 1, the cutting. So you're just going to cut the whole thing and then what are you going to do?
I don't know yet. Sit here and go like this.
Sit here and read the chat?
I may as well. Nobody else is.
Connie says, I have been going through it for 19 years. Wow.
Ah,
Oh my God. And people think I'm lying when I say mine's been going through it for 15.
And Charles says, newsflash, I got my vaccine today and I didn't tell the world or lecture anyone to get theirs.
You just told the world, Charles.
It's still
saying.
everyone's own choice. And Bill says, do you have dust collection near, Billy?
Say it again.
Do you have dust collection near?
I do, Bill. You probably can't see it, but this hose right here is hooked up to a plumber's fitting that I've got screwed to my table.
Charles said he'd read the chat, but you didn't send him a link.
And so I've got a 4-inch dust collection hose going to it. My entire shop is plumbed, and I have dust collection on every tool in the shop. I have to with my asthma. And I'll show you a picture. I'll use my phone in a little while and show you a picture of the fitting that I'm using. I don't know if I took a picture or not. I know I've got a quick video of it on my Instagram and Facebook page.
Bill said he's seen the rest, but just not on the scroll saw.
Let me see what I can find. If I got it here.
Yeah, Bill said the only one he hadn't seen is what you got on the scroll saw.
Oh, no, I've just got videos. I don't have a picture of it. But I can fix that real quick.
"19 years of menopause seems like a long time."
Okay, can you see that, Bill? Let me get it over here. You see the hose on the right, and it's just it's a round 4-inch PVC fitting that it's on one end is 4-inch PVC, on the other end is like 2x4 rectangle. And it works great. And I'll back the photo up a little bit and show you where I've got it sitting under the saw. And you can see how good a job it's doing with the dust. You see that? Does that help?
How do you have the PVC connected to that the plastic tube, the rectangular tube?
No, the rectangular tube and the round PVC is all molded one piece.
Oh, okay.
It's I've put I cut a piece of PVC, 4-inch PVC about 3 inches long, and I've got two fittings here. One is, I believe, a 4-to-3 adapter, and that's what I've got my hose clamped down to. And the other connector is called a downspout. It's a 2x3x4 downspout.
That's what Billy was saying.
It's for gutters. Yeah, it's a downspout fitting.
Okay.
And So I thought it looked like it would do the job, and so I just drilled one hole in the corner of it, drove a screw in it, and then it sits there doing the job, and it's doing a great job.
All right.
When I see fittings and stuff that looks like they might be useful for something, I usually grab them, especially if it's dust collection or for dust collection.
Well, Connie's over there describing her symptoms of menopause, and Charles says, in that case, he might be having it.
It's called andropause for men, Charles.
And you do get it.
Yes. Yeah. Connie, are you taking black cohosh? Black cohosh for the hot flashes, and also for the hot flashes and the mood swings, evening primrose. I swear by it. It's the only reason I haven't killed her yet.
Yeah,
I call it her happy pill, and I can tell when she hasn't taken it. And so can her daughters. She wouldn't take it for the longest time until her daughter said, "Mother." Then she finally believed me. Her daughters, plural. We have 3.
Yeah, Charles said he's got dust collection, but he's overthinking how to set it up, so it's all still sitting in the boxes.
Yeah, it's doing a real good job there, ain't it?
Sorry.
Yeah, put a little electricity to it and see how it goes.
All right, Robin, spit it out.
What?
What are you giggling about now?
Nothing.
Robin.
And no, Jerry's not in here, so it's not him.
What is that supposed to mean?
She only giggles when Jerry's here.
That's not true.
One of my earbuds fell out of my ears and fell on the floor. I ran over it with my chair.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I
Good
hope it's all
job.
right. That's all right. It's the cheap ones. It's not the good ones. Say something. See if it still works. Okay, don't everybody speak at once.
Does it work?
Yes, thank you. Gracious sakes. Y'all are killing me.
We're not listening.
It's like pulling teeth. huh, Jerry?
Obviously. Obviously,
Jerry.
you're not listening.
Got Jerry on the brain now. Oh, crap.
Now you're calling me William? No, Bill, I didn't call you William.
No, Robin
Oh,
did.
I did.
That's
Oh.
what she was laughing at.
Yeah.
All right.
Back to work.
Back to work. Now that I found my thing. I haven't seen Doug say anything in a while. We might have lost him.
I know Doug, if he was here, he would have jumped on that one.
I may wear a Santa shirt to that thing in Houston just for Shay. Oh, excuse me. I meant
Yeah. Connie says she's taking evening primrose with that and then her horrible allergies.
Okay, good. Yeah, evening primrose helps a lot, especially with your because it's a natural estrogen, and it helps a lot with your mood and emotions when stuff like that. The black cohosh will help more with the night sweat. I mean, the hot flashes.
And Bill says soup was delicious.
Well, that's good, Bill.
So was the gumbo, buddy. I'm sitting here debating the second helping.
Go get it.
I don't
You
think
know-
I got it in me right now.
Well, the dog wants the second helping.
I've told her it's all. I gave her the sign language for that's all. So she's kind of stopped looking at me.
Yeah, but if you go get some more, she'll be right back there.
Why no? All gone.
Charles says, Billy, you're supposed to stretch your projects over 4 or 5 streams. Dang it.
Everybody's making, well, no, not John. I was going to say everybody's making Charles look slow, but John stretches his out.
Connie says, I can't take black cohosh because my liver levels are up a little bit because of my other meds.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then Josh says, I wish Houston was closer. I want to go to a good woodworking show.
Well, Josh, you're welcome to come, but this show is not affiliated with the bigger the woodworking shows that goes all over the country.
No, the closest one of those to here is in Missouri,
Yeah,
St.
Yeah.
Louis, I believe.
St. Louis, I think. Yeah. When they have them, they haven't been having them regularly because of the COVID
Right.
and stuff. But I think Missouri. I think St. Louis is the closest
Yep.
one to here.
And I don't want to, although I could. It's not that far a drive, really. I mean, it's a few hours, which is far enough. I mean, because it was 3.5 to Waco, and then
Mm-hmm.
probably another 10 to St. Louis. I mean, but it's a day's drive.
I'll be right back.
OBKB. But
That's too far. That's too far to go.
yeah, I didn't want to go
Not
that
for
far.
a day or so.
No.
Well, I did it going to Atlanta. I drove and spent the weekend, and then drove all the way back. That's
That one in
that's
Atlanta's the big one, though.
Yeah, that's the big one. It took me about 11 and a half hours to get back. Wasn't too bad, I guess.
I did stretch my last project out to 5 videos, Charles.
Yeah, his fish box.
My box.
Josh says Houston is 16 hours for him, and St. Louis is only 6.
Here's the.
Yeah, let's see. There you go.
There's the box. That's 3 coats of finish on the sides. It's antique oil, min-wax antique oil. So I got 3 coats of finish on the side. I haven't put a coat of finish on the bottom yet.
Your flocking is done?
And the flocking is done.
All right.
And
That
it looks good.
Yeah, it does.
And I've got 3 coats of finish on the inside of the top. And you can see it's pretty shiny too.
Yeah.
I saw a reflection there for a minute. Let me see if I can get it back. Anyway, you can see it in the corners.
Oh yeah, it's shiny.
But yeah, it's shiny. And I got 3 coats of finish. You can see that there.
Oh boy, yeah.
3 coats of finish on the sides. So that's all I'm going to put there. Let this cure overnight still because I put the last coat on this morning. And I'll come out here tomorrow and I'll turn it over and I will start putting coats on. I'll start putting coats on the top and bottom.
Yeah.
I can't find my camera.
Yeah, that's sweet looking. I'll tell you that.
Thank you. For my first scroll saw project, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, it came out nice. Charles said that's flocking nice.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Robin, go pee for me while you're gone.
You should have told her before she left.
I know.
Connie said that's so nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
It did come out nice. There's no doubt about that. That was a Steve Good pattern?
That was a Steve Good pattern, yes.
Yeah. Okay. It is pretty stinking sweet.
His instructions say to blow it up. I mean, not blow it up. His instructions say to print it at 100%.
Right.
And I printed it at 110 because I wanted it just a little bit bigger.
Right.
And that's still printed on 1 page.
Josh said that's cool. Never did anything with flocking. Want to play with flocking at some point. I haven't either, Josh. But I would like to make some stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I have some people that like fishing. I could give them a good box.
I will be doing some more flocking here before too long because one of the things that I was told that I've got to make before Christmas is a jewelry box. It's about yay wide and yay tall for one of my granddaughters. And I will flock those drawers.
I'm back with Jello.
Did you go, everything come out all right?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Thought you went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, Billy wanted you to go for him too.
Oh.
But he told you after you left. I said it wouldn't do him no good to tell you while you're gone.
Too late.
Hey, Josh, have you done any more antique windows? Scroll saw patterns?
Did he hear you?
All I can do is put it out there.
In my last live, I got to tell this story, Robin. I'm sorry. I thought it was funny.
Uh-oh,
Great.
you're ready, Robin.
In my last live, I was looking for
Spit it out.
I was looking for either this remote or this one. I can't remember which one it was.
Oh,
This one is for my dust collector. This one controls the point, tilt, zoom of my camera. Anyway, I was looking for what?
Don't say it. She's telling you, don't say it. Cut it off. Zip it, bud. Zip
Stop! Stop! Seriously.
Okay, never mind then.
it. Put it in the private chat, Billy. I'm lost.
It was funny.
You can tell Russ, but
in the
nobody
private
else.
chat.
It was funny. Yeah, it
That
was.
was private.
It was funny.
No.
Good deal, Josh.
Never mind then.
Bill said he's going to go watch Mark, was it a Galachick? Something like that. Sawmill some logs after this show's over. And by the way, Josh Grover said, tell the story, Billy.
No.
No.
Charles said the rest of us just got teased.
Sorry.
Charles said he wants his money back.
No, if it just involved me and me alone, that would be different. But because you guys know me, I don't care.
Yep. Charles said he wanted his money back, and Bill said he wants double his money back. Being
Okay.
teased, and no respite. Steve Nealon says, has to be bad if the person who stripped on John's show is embarrassed.
But it wasn't. That's the thing, Steve. It wasn't bad.
Well, I guess I should have said that. I should have read that comment quicker. Tell him that's a bold-faced lie.
It was nothing like. Well, never mind.
Don't keep going. You'll get something in there you can't get out of.
Yep.
Look in the private chat, Russ.
All right.
And he'll agree with me. It's not a bad story.
Okay.
I'm not telling him what it is.
All right, got you.
Well, if you're not telling him what it is, what'd you tell him?
Look in the private chat.
She didn't tell me what it was.
I'm busy.
Well, I can't tell you what is in the private chat.
Yeah. You can't
Well,
tell
no, obviously not.
Josh, go to your room.
Sorry. And that was an accident.
I can't say nothing, Charles, because I don't know nothing. But I have an idea.
Robin, it doesn't matter that it was an accident.
No, I don't.
Can you tell who's in the chat? Who's watching?
What do you mean, can you tell who's watching?
Like, does it say somewhere?
No.
Charles is trying to dig for evidence, and Charles, we're not going to be able to tell you right now. You know, I still don't know, Charles, so I couldn't tell you if I wanted to.
Well, I know why Robin doesn't want to say anything because
I have the feeling.
she doesn't want me to say anything because she's afraid.
Hey, she's giving you the sign language to stop.
I'm gonna leave.
You are not.
You're going to run her off.
One more letter. I got one more letter, and then I can do the outside. Yay!
Heck, you're almost done, man.
How long I've been going?
An hour and 21 minutes.
Oh, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Well, this is some cheap, crappy plywood, I can tell you that. But it was free. It came, actually, I think one of my tools came boxed in it or crated in it. So,
It's free wood, in other words.
yes,
There you go.
my favorite kind.
Josh is asking, can we go back on the last live to find out?
No, you
No.
won't. It won't do you any good.
No
I would
good.
love you to go watch it, but you're not going to see anything there.
Yeah, Josh, you have to watch the whole show on the last one, and you might see it,
Nope.
but not really. I just want him to watch the whole show. Give you another
Oh.
look.
Oh yeah. Go watch the whole show, Josh. You might see it.
I did say might see it, I didn't promise anything. Whatever it is.
That's good psychology, Russ.
Yes, sir. Of course. You got run.
Yeah, my bad.
Trying to help another Texican out.
Marcia.
Hello, Marcia.
Hey, Marcia.
Hello, Marcia.
Marcia.
I'm not sure Marcia's ever been in one of my lives, has she?
I invited her.
Oh,
Probably been in John's.
She's one of my friends.
Marcia, come watch this stupid fat boy try to scroll.
With spiral blades. He's not doing bad. Of course, if he'd used straight blades, he'd have been done by now. Am I right? Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm right. You got to get to where you can use them both equally. She asked what you're making. She has been to John's.
Oh, Marcia, I am making this.
Get it in the camera, bud.
Oh,
Snowman. Let it snow, let it snow.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
it's just a little snowman.
Steve Nealon says if he used a laser, he would have been done yesterday. Yeah, I don't like that for laser. That ain't woodworking.
Connie says it's super cute.
Thank
And
you,
Marcia
honey.
says it's
Marcia says-
adorable.
Love it.
He's adorable.
Well, now I'm gonna do the last cuts. The last cut is the perimeter, and then we'll talk about what I'm gonna did after that. Let me tell you what I'm gonna did.
Oh, Lord, look at that chat.
In the words of Just On Will song,
He's a good one.
I always used to love watching him cook. A lot of people made fun of him as a cook, but I mean, he's no Don Prudhomme, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
He wasn't a bad cook in his own right. And boy,
Marcia says you sound like from my neck of the woods. Who's she talking to you, Billy?
This, I guess, this is, this line is about as straight as my leg. Okay, so I used to love it when he was cooking and he'd have a recipe that called for wine. And he'd say, you put a little wine for this and a little wine for me. Pour him some. Drink it. A little more for this, a little more for me. What is your neck of the woods, Miss Marcia?
If that's your neck of the woods, you might be close to me.
Or me?
If it's Cajun, you're not close to him. You're close to me. She
That's
said
true.
Virginia.
What?
Sorry, I'm sorry. That's not your neck of the woods.
Well, I'm a Southern boy, true enough, but I'm a Texican born and raised.
Yes.
Well, I say born and raised. I spent several years in other parts of the country, but mostly here.
Me too. I got here as quick as I could. Wasn't born here, but I'm here now.
I was born here.
I weren't. I was born in Florida.
American by birth, Texan by the grace of God.
That's it. That is it.
You know, if more people were as proud of this country as Texans are Texas, we'd be in a lot better shape.
That's for sure.
Not trying to wax politic or nothing, folks. Don't get me wrong there. Just a statement of observation.
We got a lot of Texas pride. Connie says she lives in Kansas, but she don't sound like it. I don't know what Kansans are sounding like. Charles said he was born in Okinawa, but here I is in Texas. Well, you finally got back to where you belong. That's all I can say. What part of Virginia, Marcia? Oh, she's on the border of Tennessee.
When
Go ahead.
Go ahead. When I was trapped in Ohio, I'd go to work, and just about every day I would stand there and click the heels on my
No place like home.
on my lizard cowboy boots together and say, "There's no place." Close my eyes. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. I never made it.
Bristol. Okay. Yeah, my brother lives just outside of D.C. Annandale or somewhere around in there.
What part of Virginia did she say?
Bristol. Josh said Texas is its own country. It sure is.
Bristol or Crystal?
Bristol.
Bristol.
He's telling everybody to give a thumbs up.
Oh, thank you.
I've always heard that it could legally separate from the U.S. too, Charles, but I don't think it ever will.
I wish.
I do as well. I'd like to be back into the Republic.
Me too. I've had enough of these schools.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Yeah.
My foot pedal keeps sliding down. I may have to screw something to the bottom of that.
It appears like I'm being paged that I got to go to the big blue box store, so I'm going to have to see y'all after a while.
All right, Russ.
Y'all have a good one.
Bye, Russ.
Yes, sir. You too. All right, Robin, you just won the lottery again.
Marcia Marcia says there's a road that separates the two states, but the same city in Tennessee.
Yes.
Connie says, everyone asks me if we yellow brick roads where I live. We have red brick roads, and they have been here since the 1800s. Charles says, except Austin, they can move that somewhere else, LOL.
Yeah. I agree, Charles. They've been trying like thunder for the last 20 years to California my Texas, and I ain't liking it.
Josh says, so if Texas separates from the states, will it join Mexico?
No. We will be our own independent nation. Just like we used to be.
Connie says about the red brick roads, they were handmade and hand laid.
Yep. They got some of them in Nebraska too, I think, if I remember right.
Steve says Texas used to have the right, but they gave it up.
I'm reclaiming it.
Freezing.
We'll get your blankie.
I have it. What's Robin been into? Well, I did a couple of DIY videos recently, and I'm going to have a Dollar Tree video coming out soon, and a DIY. But basically, I've been hanging out at these lives. Josh says, Steve, did Texas give us their right to California? And Connie says it was a little old man that made them all, and his two young grandsons would carry them to him, and he would set them in sand. And Marcia said, I need to go watch. I need to go watch your Dollar Tree hauls, too. You always find all the best stuff. I haven't been to Dollar Tree in ages.
Okay, Marcia, read that 4 days.
What do you mean?
Ages. It's actually only been about 4 days.
What do you mean 4 days? It's been longer than that.
Okay, 5.
No more. I don't even know when the last time I went was. It was like a week ago?
Uh,
2 weeks ago?
No, probably a week ago today.
No, because I got to rush home and get ready for these lives. I don't
What
have
lives?
time.
Nobody usually has lives on Monday.
Well, Marcia says I went Sunday. I don't know when I went last, actually. It's been a while. But I heard they have Christmas stuff out. I know, I can't believe it either, Marcia. The last time I went, I did get some fall stuff. Connie says I went last Thursday. If you know Shannon from Shannon's Crafty DIYs, she went, I think, today. And she sent me a couple of pictures from there that had Christmas. Marcia said, I did see Christmas. Connie said, my store is still getting fall. Marcia says, it was 90 here today.
Wow.
And Scott Tagg is here. Hi, Billy.
Hello, Scott.
And Connie says it was 101 here today. And Marcia said, I need to watch Shannon's Halls too. Josh is leaving. Bye, Josh.
Later, Josh. Thanks for coming by, buddy.
Does anyone want their channel link?
Y'all just let Robin know, and she'll tell everybody where to find you.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Marcia hit 1K yesterday. Woohoo! Go,
Well,
Marcia, go!
congratulations, Marcia. My dang butt trifocals keep slipping out of. They're sliding down on my face and keep slipping out of focal range with my magnifiers. When it gets hard to see the line, it's hard to cut the line.
I can't type it.
You can't what?
Type.
Ta-da!
Oh, that was loud.
What, the ta-da? Apparently I was chewing on my mic again. So that's what he looks like so far.
Cute.
So now I've got this paper pattern stuck down here on, I used spray adhesive to stick it onto Glad press and seal. I sand my wood to 150 and then I wipe it down with a tack cloth, which is basically a cotton cloth with, or either a cotton cloth or cheesecloth that's been had some turpentine or mineral spirits on it, and you wipe it down, get all the dust off. Then you put your press and seal down. Then you spray glue the back of your pattern and stick that to the press and seal. And when you do that, and you peel the pattern off, I say when you do that and you peel the pattern off, there we go. The press and seal doesn't really have any, unlike the spray adhesive, this is still tacky, but it leaves no residue. Okay, let me put it up here so you can see what I'm talking about. This is still tacky, but it leaves no residue on the wood. And you just peel it off.
We can't see.
What do you mean you can't see?
Can you put it on the table thing? Yeah.
That's where it is.
Oh, I'm delayed.
Oh, because
I'm on the other thing.
You're on the other thing. You're not watching the StreamYard thing. So it just peels right up.
Connie says, "How do you do that, Billy?"
How do I do what, Connie?
Peel.
More specificity, please. I just found an edge I could pull loose and started peeling.
Maybe she means with the press and seal.
Oh. You tear a piece, you look at the size of the thing that you're working on, and you take a piece of press and seal out of or rip it out of the tube or the box and cut it so that it fits over the wood that you're going to be putting your template on. And I use an old, any old plastic card or a plastic spatula will work. You start it on one side, get it stuck real good on one corner, or down here at the bottom. And then once I've got it stuck down to one corner, I'll take that old plastic credit card or spatula or something, and I'll make sure that it's down good on the wood, pressing it this way. And then I will turn it around, and then I will gradually start pressing this way, pressing all the air bubbles out. And even if you get a wrinkle or two in here, it's not going to matter because the pattern's still going to stick to it, and you're still going to be able to cut. Is that what you were asking? Or did I miss the boat somewhere? Wouldn't surprise me. Okay. Those aren't the kind of air bubbles I'm talking about, Jerry. See, it sticks pretty good. And the cool thing about it is if I messed up and I wanted to stick it back down, I just rub it and it's stuck down again. I learned this trick. That's all, folks. I learned this trick from John Cousins, a.k.a. Wood If I Could Scroll. And Robin will be throwing a link to his channel out there in the chat right about now. If and she heard me, that is.
I'm getting it.
So see, no sticky residue, no nothing. No nothing. So what I will do now with this little guy, and that's kind of cute, ain't it? Look like a snowman to me. Good night, Marcia. So what? Oh, it's bedtime. Have a good night, kiddo. So what I will do now is I will sand this lightly because this is plywood. It's 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch plywood. And the veneer on top of this is Luan and it's very, very thin. So I don't want to sand it too much. I've already sanded it to 150. I'll probably hit it with some 220. And then I will also sand the back because it's pretty rough.
Bye, Marcia.
And get rid of all the fuzzies. Hello, JJ. Why, I don't want it to snow in Texas, JJ. We had enough of that crap last winter. But my daughter does. So there's that. Because because her kids want it to snow again. Anyway, so now I will, once I get this all sanded up, and I'll round the edges over a little bit because you don't want to leave sharp edges for little fingers. And I will take a piece of, I don't know if I'm going to use this. This is the same stuff that I used to make this, or if I'll use a different kind of wood. But I'll cut a piece that's just big enough. Let me move my camera again. I will cut a piece that's just big enough to make a rectangle on here. And then I will trace where this is behind on the inside. And I will stain or otherwise color the wood behind the snowman so that his carrot nose looks orange and his eyes are black and his cold mouth is black, etc. So I will do that. Then I will glue this down, and after I get this cut to the whatever rectangle it needs to be at, and then I will actually build a frame to go around it and put a wall hanger on it so she can hang it on the wall. So that's where this is going to go. I'm not going to do all of that tonight, obviously, and I don't sand on a live ever because I'm just not going to bore you with that. And like I said, I haven't decided what wood I want to use for this back here yet because I want it to be pretty and I want it to have some grain to it. So I got to find something, and I don't want it to be real thick either. We're at 1 hour and 49 minutes. Thank you, Connie. But yeah, you can make frames out of just about anything. I'll probably go buy a cheap piece of molding at Home Depot or Lowe's and hack it into a frame. That's easy enough. I don't need my magnifiers on anymore. And I can switch views.
Fabi's here. Fabi!
Hello, Fabi. How are you doing, kiddo? So, that's about all that I can think of for tonight. unless y'all have any questions for me. Favi didn't get to see it, so I'll show her. This is what I did tonight, Favi. You see a bigger picture in the upper left-hand corner. At least it's the upper left-hand corner here on my monitor. I just did a little snowman. Well, yes, you do, Connie. It's actually fun, kind of therapeutic. It's I do and I enjoy this. It's a nice break from the rigors of turning sometimes.
Fabi loves it.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Well, folks, check out my sponsors. Well, actually, they sponsor my main channel, but I carry them over to here. They're in the description below. I've added all that to the description. I got scolded for having short descriptions on my lives yesterday, or was it this morning? I forget. And so I fixed it. I got longer descriptions now. Anyway, all in there is a link. There are links to my website, themessystudio.net, and there are links to my email address is in there. If you have a question, just shoot me an email. And you're welcome, Scott. Anything to help. That's what I do.
Fabi says, did you name your snowman?
I did not name my snowman, Favi. I'm going to leave that up to my daughter. I'm going to let Elizabeth take care of that, or her kids, one of the two. But she's cuckoo for snowmen. I've turned her. I turn little Christmas tree ornaments. I make snowmen and snow women, and they're about 3 inches tall, 2 to 3 inches tall. And I made her a dozen for Christmas a couple years ago, and she puts them on her tree every year.
That's so cute.
So I do those things. Yeah, there's a video of that on my other channel, Billy Burt, or
Want me to
the
go
Messy
get it?
Studio. What, that video?
Yeah.
Oh, there's two of them. One of them I think says Snow Peeps in the title. I don't remember. But the first little snowman ornament video that I did is the one I made for my daughter. So I've done 2 sets. But you can, yes, if you wish. Thank you. Let me know.
Snow folk Christmas ornaments, that one?
Yep. That's the second one, I think. But it's all right. She said, okay, let me know what you name them or what they name him. I will try to remember to do that, Favi. Doug's back. I guess the goat's fine. Did you see it, Doug, or you've been lurking? Just got to do a backer and whatnot for him. I'll have all of that done within the next couple of days. I'm not like John. I don't let things stack up and not get finished. Well, except for the segmented juniper bowl that I've been working on, because I'm busy trying to get my honeydews knocked out. Oh, Scott said he just made her shot glass bottle stoppers. Cool. That's kind of a cool bottle stopper idea, Scott. I had not thought of that. It may be one I borrow. I haven't done a bottle stopper in a while. I haven't done a pin in a while either, for that matter. But I'll go check it out. Oh, thank you, Robin.
I'm looking for the other one.
It'll be about a year before, maybe 2. I can't remember. The first one, the one that's from a year or 2 before the one that Robin just linked, is one of my most viewed YouTube videos. Not sure why, but
How many views?
I don't know, 18,000.
Okay, I'll just look for views. 18,000?
I think so.
Oh wait, I got to the end here. Hang on.
My corncob bowl has the most with 25,000.
Wow.
I thought for sure that one would go viral, but it didn't. I'm gonna do another one though, so it might. We'll see.
My bathing suit try-on has 9,000.
Cool. Wonder why.
I can't find it. I'm not giving up.
Don't give up. I'm trying to help her.
Let's see who gets there first. Ooh, how to turn and carve a farmhouse rustic pumpkin.
Yeah, I did that one last
That's
year.
pretty cool.
Somebody bought that. Who bought that? Okay, number 55. Awesome snowman ornaments.
55.
Uh-huh.
Where does it say the number?
I used to title them.
Oh.
I mean, I used to number them.
Okay, yeah. I see
I
it
don't.
there.
I don't do that anymore. Did you find it, or I need to send it to
No,
you?
I'm gonna get it.
Connie says my scroll saw is
Okay, I see it.
35 years old. It's not fancy. It doesn't have to be fancy. Mine wasn't that old, Connie, but it was a pen type only, and there were things I wanted to do with it that I couldn't, which is why I got this one. This is penless, and you can get smaller blades and spiral blades for it, and I wanted to be able to do smaller, finer stuff. Larry says my corncob bowl vid pops up in his suggestion tab a lot. Well, good. That's telling me that something out there is still working. But yeah, I do. I make a lot of Christmas ornaments. I turn Christmas trees. I turn angels. I turn snowmen. I turn Santa Clauses. I wonder why. Anyway, it's that season. The only thing you can do, Scott says, I will show on Wednesday. You show what on Wednesday, Scott? Hello, Shelley. Christmas in August. You're just in time for me to shut it down.
Hi, Shelly.
This is what I did.
Fabi's asking you what kind of scroll saw you have.
Mine, Favi, is a Delta. The same kind that Shay started out. Well, no, she started out on something else. I think she started out on a Ryobi, but she went to a Delta pretty quick. And so this is the same saw that Shay did the first bunch of her portraits on, and she's amazing. If you haven't seen any of Shaylee's scroll work, the Midnight Scroll her, one word, scroller with an H instead of just ER. Um, and she's absolutely phenomenal. Her portraits are. I'm never going to do what she does. That's not my thing. I'm not into that. I like doing the other stuff, but she's just absolutely amazing. She's got more talent scroll wise in her little finger than I do in my whole body. So check Shay out on Instagram and on Facebook. She does have a YouTube channel, but she hasn't put up very many videos. And she's, believe it or not, been doing this for less than a year, and she's just phenomenal. Yes, I will say it again. Phenomenal. And with that,
Wait.
what am I waiting on? You putting the link to Shay's stuff out
Yeah.
there? Yeah, Shay just upgraded to a Seiko. Shelly said she owns a Seiko. However, it started off years ago with $50 scroll saw from the pawn shop. So if I can make it work with a piece of junk, anybody can scroll. There you go, Connie. And Shelly does. I don't. Are you still making stuff with sawdust, Shelly? Check Know What Mom Knows channel out. Shelly's done some pretty funny stuff out. I love watching Shelly's videos. They're hilarious, some of them.
Want me to
So,
link
yeah.
her too?
You can. Let's just link everybody. I mean, yes, Bobby, sawdust. Oh, stoppers at the wood turner meet. Oh, at SWAT, Scott? Yeah. Okay, cool. Can't wait to see him. I'm not bringing anything to show and tell. I sell my stuff about as fast as I turn it. The only thing I haven't sold is that one, I'm going to call it unknown wood for lack of something else, segmented vase that I got. I just don't feel like hauling it up there. I'm going to be hauling enough stuff home. I always do. I'm going to buy wood. You know it. She said she now does marquetry, and yes, she still works with sawdusto. That's what she calls it, sawdusto. But no videos over the last couple of years. However, I plan to showcase some videos in a few months. Good. Sawdusto is a very interesting product that Shelly will tell you about if you go check out her videos on it. It's pretty interesting stuff. Okay. No, it's not really fancy. It's just a bunch of sawdust that she adds something to and does something with. It's been so long since I saw the videos on it. I honestly can't remember all the details, but I don't need this on anymore. Okay. Anything else?
Connie said, I'm heading out. You all have a great evening.
Night, Connie. You too, kiddo. Have a good night. Appreciate
Bye,
you coming.
Connie.
I really do. And the same goes for all of you. I appreciate you more than you know. Robin, same goes for you. Thanks for coming in and helping me out and being my ears when I was busy. My eyes when I was busy. I can hear just fine. But when you're doing these kinds of things, if you don't have an earworm and somebody that can keep up with the comments and things of that nature, it can be tricky and difficult. So I appreciate that very much, more than you know. Have a good night, Jerry. Night, everybody. come back and see us here. I've got a whole stack of scroll things I'm going to have to be doing between now and Christmas. So you'll be seeing my ugly mug some more and on lives. And remember, as always, live, laugh, and love. And y'all come back. And thanks again.
Bye.